What's going on, people? It's your boy Andy Matrix. I'm back with another video. I didn't see this coming. This was kind of unexpected. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 reportedly set to skip Nintendo Switch 2 at launch. Release date and price have leaked. So Call of Duty, the old popular, first-person shooting game. Right? Call of Duty games are super duper popular, bro. But it looks like they're not coming to the Nintendo Switch 2.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
They're not coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. And I don't know if I said this before. I said that on Angry Guys videos. A lot of gaming developers, they want to skip the Nintendo Switch 2 because it has become very unfavorable to many gamers. Now, of course, you get the Nintendo fanboys that they buy anything that Nintendo throws at them, from from cardboard boxes to, I don't know, 720p, bedroom lamps. Whatever the heck else, right? But the majority of people, they want people that are not, really fanboys. They don't want to get a Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch is not going to reach the same level of success as the original Switch. The original Switch sold 160 million copies. The Switch 2 is not even going to reach half of that. Okay, at most, maybe 50 million. At most, within the next 5 years. Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead and read what's going on with Call of Duty. Now, I'm not a Call of Duty fan, so if I get into anything wrong here, please let me know. I'm here at IGN. It says, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 looks set to skip Nintendo Switch 2 at launch, despite parent company Microsoft binding 10-year legal agreement to bring Call of Duty to Nintendo platform. Man. So Microsoft makes a deal with Nintendo, and the Call of Duty developers are like, yeah, nah, we're good. In 2023, as part of its push to get its Activision Blizzard acquisition cleared through the courts, Microsoft promised to release future Call of Duty games with full feature and content parity on Nintendo platforms on the same day as Xbox. Under the contract, Nintendo owners will be able to experience Call of Duty as Xbox and PlayStation gamers enjoy Call of Duty. Microsoft said at the time, Call of Duty has not been available on Switch 2 since 2013, and Call of Duty goes for Wii U. Okay, but I mean, nobody buys a Nintendo console to play Call of Duty. It's usually Xbox or PlayStation, right? It's like Halo. You don't buy a Nintendo's console to play Halo. That's However, according to the reliable leaker, BB Kun, what the heck? I don't know. Black Ops is slate for release on November 7th of this year. PC, Xbox Series S, and PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. Now, Black Ops 4 may eventually launch on Switch 2. But as it stands, it won't take Nintendo's new console alongside Xbox. So it may eventually. So, I think there's a couple of reasons here. They gotta dumb it down, right? Because Black Ops is gonna be, highly graphics game. They gotta dumb it down to put it on the Switch 2, right? That's number one. They gotta dumb it down. The developers gotta do all this computer coding. They gotta decrease the resolution of their graphics to please the Switch 2 console. Or they notice that the Nintendo Switch 2 is just not doing very well, and they're like, you know what? Let's just wait and see what happens with this one. Let's wait and see what happens with the Switch 2. Maybe we'll put it on next year, 2026. Let's put it on next year, see what happens. But let's just wait and see how many, if is it gonna sell at least 10 million copies, 15 million? Let's just wait and see. Then it says, in June, in the wake of Call of Duty Black Ops announcement, both Activision and Nintendo were said to be working on getting the long-running first-person shooter franchise on the Switch. In a statement released to IGN, Activision said it, and Nintendo were still working on bringing Call of Duty to the Switch. We're committed to getting the franchise on the Switch. Both teams are working on it. We'll share details when ready. You also gotta remember that when porting games to the Switch too, you know, they gotta do certain things now, because now you don't own your console, you don't own your games. You know, most likely it's going to be in a freaking key card, right? It's gonna be in a key card now, and they gotta optimize it, right? They gotta change the coding of the game specifically for the Switch too, and that can be a hassle, as opposed to the PC, Xbox, or PlayStation, right? Because those consoles don't have that restriction. It says, meanwhile, BB Kun, the leaker, said the Xbox version will get a physical release with this included. And of course, it's gonna cost $70. It's gonna be a $70 game. Here we are, guys. We are at the $70 game mark. Right, so from now on, if Call of Duty is gonna cost $70, you know that the next games, starting towards the end of 2025 and 2026, we're gonna be paying $70 for games. And inflation has absolutely nothing to do with it. It's got nothing to do with a supply issue. It's got nothing to do with any of that nonsense. It's got nothing to do with inflation. This is them increasing the price because whatever. And also, I want you to think about this. If they have been laying people off to save money, then why are they increasing the price of the game? They don't need to increase the price of the game if they've been laying people off to save money. And I bet you even the digital version is also going to be $70. So, yeah, not going to happen. Anyways, so Call of Duty Black Ops is not going to be releasing for the Switch 2 at launch. Most likely it's going to wait for a year. You're going to be paying $70 for Call of Duty. Yeah. So that's what's up. That's what's up. Anyways, guys, whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below. Tell me what you think. Like this video. Share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notifications. Everybody, it's your boy in the Matrix. Godspeed.